Hey, what's going on, guys? It's LuceyGoosey or Kyle, and welcome back to another episode of HeroCraft here on the channel. That is right, we were back with another episode of HeroCraft, and today is episode 49 of HeroCraft, one away from episode 50, and today we've got a lot of important stuff to do, so probably by the title and the thumbnail, you can tell we're going to get a lot of stuff done in this video. Basically, we want to make sure that we finish this Guardian farm, and not really finish it, but make it fully functional so that I can AFK here and get a bunch of good stuff. So we're going to put in a bunch of the coral. That's what I decided to call this. I mean, kind of look like coral anyways, and so we're going to have 4 different coral areas, and they're going to be the Guardian farms. And if we look here, I don't know if we have any drops right here because I haven't been AFKing. Yeah, we don't really have any drops, but I did off camera get all of the sea lanterns placed in. If you guys don't remember, we had torches all around this Guardian farm, and I put sea lanterns in instead, and then all of the stuff we got from that is in this chest over here. I believe it's this one right here, and that is all the stuff we got. So almost 18 stacks of this prismarine shards. Got a lot of fish, and then all of the is it prismarine shards? I think that's what those are called. And then all the sea crystals or whatever it is to make the sea lanterns I used to, make them all and finish this thing up. So yeah, I had a lot of AFKing between the last episode and this one. And also, we took a week off of HeroCraft last week because I went to soccer camp. This is actually the first video I'm recording since I've been back from soccer camp. So, alrighty guys, sorry about that quick cut right there, but I don't really know where I did cut up that video. I started just to go on a random train of thought, but I was talking about how this is my first video that I'm recording back from soccer camp. So if you guys didn't know, for the last 4 days, I was at a soccer camp. Actually, I got back on Sunday, so you guys are seeing this on Tuesday. So yesterday I was home, but I had already had that UHC recording and everything. So this is the first video I've got back from soccer camp that I'm recording, and yeah, it's good to be back, and I just want to thank you guys for all the support that you gave me while I was away. That's awesome, and just thank you guys so much for that. And yeah, now we're back in the swing of things with some HeroCraft, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, we got all the sea lanterns placed in. I did a lot of AFKing and a lot of off-camera work between last episode and this one, and today we're just gonna get working on these coral things. So if you guys want to see how much off-camera work I did, I think it's this chest. Nope, this chest right here. I got a ton of hardened clay off camera, guys, and we're going to be using all this hardened clay to get the coral done. So I think it's 2.5 stacks for each color. I'm not really sure. So I guess the first one we're going to make a green. So we're going to have a dark green and a light green. Alright, so we've got our light stained clay, and now we have got our green stained clay, and there we go. We're going to start making our green coral. I don't know if we're going to need more than 2.5 stacks. I think it's going to be a little bit more, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to put blue over there, then we're going to have green over here, then we're going to have a yellowish one over there, and then a red one over there. That should work out pretty nicely, and now I got to figure out where I'd put this piece of coral over here so we can start building it. So I think, okay, I put it 2 out from here. Alright, let's see if I can do that right. So I think it was this one right here, and I put it 2 out, so it should be like this block right here. And I'm going to make sure I got it right just before I start building this whole coral thing, because I do not want to have to redo this whole thing. But we'll fill out this little area right here, or break it out, I guess. And maybe it was 4. It was 4. Yep, okay. Good thing I realized that before I started doing all that, because it is 4, and we make sure that we have to do this all right. And I think that is good. I think that is how we had it. So I'm going to make sure that's how we had it, and then I'll come back to you guys. Alright guys, so I think it's good, and I'm really sorry. I want to apologize in advance if my recording or just how I'm talking is a little off today. Like I said, I haven't been recording in 5 days, so it is really weird to get back into the swing of things. But I'm going to try to do my best. Now I want to see how I started it over here in the color scheme. So I mean, I guess I just gotta make it up. So basically what we gotta do is we gotta go like that, and on the bottom floor I guess we'll just alternate the colors like this, and then I'll show you guys what we gotta do for the second floor. So basically what we gotta do now is we have to go to the corners, and then this green will be in the middle, and it's a pretty cool pattern that you can do, and it makes it look like it's swirling up, and it's usually better when you have 3 colors, but I just don't know what that third color could really be for all of these coral stocks, so we're only going with 2 colors, and it's still working out pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna finish up this coral. I think what we're gonna do is get it all the way up to that stone brick level like the other one is, and we need to figure out how we're gonna top all of these coral pieces off, because we haven't really worked on that yet. And then maybe today we'll work on putting arms out, because obviously coral doesn't stick straight up, so we might work on that today. But yeah, we got a lot of work done, and I misplaced these blocks right here. We got a lot of work ahead of us, I guess. So let's see, did I do all of that right? I did. I just misplaced these 2 blocks, and there we go. So I'm going to continue to work on this coral piece and everything like that, and then I'll come back to you guys once it's done. Alrighty guys, so I have got our coral thing right here. We have 8 left over of each. I had to actually make 32 more of each different color stained clay to finish it off, and now we have 8 left over of each. So I think we are going to need a little bit more stained clay for this whole thing, but there's not that much more clay in the world, so that kind of stinks. But what we need to do now is we need to get some water bottles or water buckets to go place up there, and then some lava buckets as well. So first thing I want to do actually is place all the signs in. I think we need 48 signs for each little module that we're doing, and then I think I want to put the hoppers in and the chest, and then we'll put in the water. So how do I want to do this? I have to go look at my other one and keep referencing back to it because I really don't know how I did this. So on the second level, okay, second level is what I need to put the first signs on. So we have the first level right here, second level right here, and we just need to place in 16 signs for each one, and then we'll have one sign for each set of lava. So we actually have 2 sets of lava. I actually forgot to mention it in the intro. I had to redo all of the lava because it wasn't actually killing the guardians, as you guys saw in the last episode. So I redid all the lava, and now it actually kills the guardians because we have 2 sets of lava. So I forgot to mention that, but I don't really want to show you guys because I'll probably end up burning. But yeah, we ended up having to change everything up. So I think we have lava there, and then maybe that's another set of signs, and then up there would be a set of water for the other signs. So I'm going to place in the rest of these signs, and then I'm going to put in all these hoppers. Alrighty guys, so I think I actually got all of the signs placed in. Hopefully they're correct, and I do have a ton of lava over here, and I think it's actually enough for all of the things. So we do need 8 buckets of lava, so that's 8 right there, and we are going to need that water as well. But I don't know why I have so much water, because we only need a little bit because we can make an infinite water source. But I think I can stand here and place the lava. Hopefully I can. I don't want to end up burning, but we'll put in the lava right here. We got 3 buckets right there, and then put in one more right there. So those are that's that lava, and then we've got a little bit more right here that we have to place in. I think this might end up burning me actually, so I don't want to be part of that, and we'll just go boom, 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 and then if we just get out of here, you know what, actually, we don't want that lava. We're going to end up having some issues with it, so let's just pick it up for now, and we'll put it in later, because we do need to put those hoppers in and everything like that. So yeah, I'm going to grab all of our hoppers. We might need a little bit more for today, because right now I think I only have like 18. Yeah, only 18, so we are going to need a couple more hoppers for today, but we do have a couple of chests, so that's pretty good. I don't think we're going to have to craft any more chests. But yeah, let's get in here and figure out how we want our hoppers. Alrighty guys, so I had to get a little bit more stained clay, but I finished off the coral, got the signs in the right place, and I actually did the lava a little bit different than what I did over here. Over here I did 2 sets of 2, and it kind of worked out and everything. So basically what I did is here and here are both lava, and then here and there, like both those 2 blocks right there are lava, and then over here I just decided I was going to do it a little bit differently and just see if it works, and it actually does work, and it does save lava as well. So I think it's like this block, and this block. These 3 right here are all lava, and it ends up dropping them down here with a half a heart left, so they die from the burning and everything like that. So we now have 2 of the coral things set up. I don't know if we're going to do like the branching arms or just if we're just going to keep them like this, and I don't think we're going to finish off the top of them today. I mean, it just kind of looks okay with the dark prismarine up there, but basically I'm going to take the next hour or so to try to work on the other 2 modules and everything, and we're going to get this whole farm ready to go so that we can start getting all these sea lanterns and prismarine blocks and everything and start mass producing them. So yeah, it's pretty cool, and we are almost done with this farm, and then obviously we got to make it look kind of pretty, so we're going to put seaweed up, and we're going to have some bubbles floating around here, and we might even take down the sand walls. I don't know if we're going to do that today or in a later episode, but you know, we do want to make sure this thing looks pretty cool when we finish off this episode. So I'm going to working on the other 2 coral modules, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alrighty guys, so it actually has been a whole day since the last clip you guys saw, and that's because I was recording the last clip way late at night, and now I am resuming my recording session, and I had a lot of work that I had to do. So boom, this is what we've got going for us right now. So I finished all of the modules, the coral modules. We have 4 in, and then I started working on a couple of designs for how I want to design this guardian farm. So we have some seaweed and some bubbles, and we're going to use that to design this whole place. And I'm still trying to think if we should have sand walls or blue glass walls, so I'll try to figure that out over the next couple of hours while I'm still doing this recording session. But yeah, we've got the seaweed a little bit over here, and it's oak leaves, I think, and so we're going to put in a bunch of those around the area, as well as some bubbles to make it look like it still is underwater without having the water here. But if you want to see how much stuff we got while I was building everything, it was just crazy. We have almost a stack of the sea crystal stuff, and then a lot of the prismarine shards and everything like that, and then the red one was the one I finished last. So I think this one doesn't have too much stuff, but we still have got a little bit of stuff in there, and then the other two have about the same amount as that blue one did. So yeah, it's a lot of good stuff for us, and I don't think we're ever going to run out of those blocks ever again, so that's pretty awesome, and now we can farm them pretty easily. Alright, we didn't look in the green chest right here, but look at that, we got a ton of stuff in the green chest. That's just absolutely crazy. I'm actually going to empty all of it out and go put it away in some chests, but we do need a better storage area, so we are going to be working on that after we finish putting in the seaweed and everything like that, and then I think we're going to end off the episode there. I did not even realize we're almost halfway through the episode already, which is just crazy, and yeah, I can't believe we are already that far throughout this episode. But I'm just gonna grab all of this stuff right here. It's a lot of good stuff, and I just saw a guardian fall, and he's gonna die now. But yeah, we got a lot of good stuff from this farm, which is pretty cool. And I wish that when the fish die in lava that it would give you cooked fish, because I do have to smelt up all the fish, and I just wish they would give you cooked fish because they are dying of lava. So I really wish that was a feature, but I guess they just kind of figured they are water animals and they should just drop fish. I don't really know, but we do have a chest for some of this stuff right here. Now, I don't think, yeah, I don't have enough room for all the prismarine shards, but I do have some for the room for the crystals. And, oh, I have a little bit of fish left over I can pop in here. So I think cooked fish will be our food for the rest of time on this world because we have a lot of it. But we can, I'll show you guys the crafting recipes actually. If you don't know how to craft these blocks, I don't actually have ink sacks on me right now, so I can't show you how to craft the dark prismarine, but for the regular prismarine right here, it's just that stuff right there, so we'll just make 16 right there. For the prismarine blocks that I think are the best looking ones out of all of them, it's that right there. And then, actually no, the sea lanterns are the best looking. For the sea lanterns, you do a little cross like that, and then you put prismarine shards on the corners, and that's how you make sea lanterns. And then I don't remember exactly how the dark prismarine goes. I have to kind of look it up because I haven't made it yet, but it's either that with ink sacs in the middle or the prismarine with ink sacs in the middle. I really don't know, or it could be the prismarine shards and ink sacs in the middle. So I'll have to go look that up, and then I'll show you guys once I've got it. Alright, so I went out, grabbed a couple of ink sacs, and now I've got to figure out how to make the dark prismarine. So I think we're going to try to do it first with the prismarine shards and see if that works, and then if that doesn't work, oh nope, that's how you do it. So you use ink sacs and the prismarine shards surrounding it. They're pretty expensive blocks if you think about it, because ink sacs are pretty tough to get, but that is how you make the dark prismarine. Alrighty guys, so now that we've got that all finished up and show you guys how to make the blocks, we're going to start putting in these leaves right here to mark the seaweed and everything like that. So I'm just going to try to go with like a random feel for this seaweed, kind of like how seaweed really does look, and it should look pretty cool. So we're just going to branch it out in different directions. So right there is good, and then I think we can bring it out over here as well, maybe something along the lines of like doing this and then bringing it back over this way. That could look pretty cool. And yeah, we just got to go kind of random with the seaweed and make it look kind of cool. So we'll go over here, I guess, on this way, and that should be pretty good. Now let's try to hit this MLG water bucket. I haven't been playing Minecraft for a while, so let's see. Oh, look at that, we got it. And yeah, that seaweed does look pretty cool, so we're just going to put stalks of that all around this place and make it that oceany feel, and try to use like half a stack for each stalk because that's pretty good. Alrighty guys, so all of the seaweed is placed in, and now we just need to place in some of the bubbles. So we're just going to go with that like thing right there, that little shape I guess, and I'm trying to figure out how many blocks I need for each one. So we have, I think that's 8 blocks. I have to figure this one out. So we'll see how many blocks it takes to do a bubble. But basically, I'm just going to pillar up in a random spot. So let's say, I don't even know, like this spot right here could use a bubble. So we'll just pillar up with some of these leaves, I guess. I don't really know. And then we'll place down a couple of the bubble things. So we go 3 up right there, and then we have 1 on each side. So it is only 7 blocks that we need to do each bubble, so that's not too much, and it does look pretty cool. So there's our bubble right there, and then what we're going to need to do is take out, oh, not our slabs, we need to take out our shears so that we can get down here. Can I break those blocks right there? Oh, I can't break the other one. Alright, well, you know what, we're just going to have to place down this water, I don't really know, so that we can get down here, break all of these leaves, and yeah, we'll just place in a bunch of the bubbles and everything, make the thing look better. And I just realized I missed a leaf up here. But yep, there we go. And the best thing about this is mobs can't spawn on glass or leaves, so that we don't have to worry about mobs coming in here and you know, falling off of the seaweed or the bubbles to try to attack us. So there's another bubble right there. I think I want probably about 6 or 7 of these around the area, and it should make it look pretty cool. Alrighty guys, so all of the bubbles are now in, and I think this place is looking really nice. Now the only thing I really think I need now is an area to put our storage room, because I'm not just going to have a double chest holding all the items and everything like that. I do want a nice area to put our storage room because I don't really like that area over here, and this nether portal is kind of in the way of everything. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to break down these 4 blocks right here, and we are going to make a storage room down here. So I'm going to clear out a space, get rid of all that water with our sponges and everything, and we're going to be making a little bit of a storage room today. Alrighty guys, so I've done a little bit of work on our storage area, and we have our area dropping down right here, and we can also drop down that ladder over there. If you guys remember, we have a ladder that leads up to the water. We also have it going down to our storage room, so if we drop right here, we land in water. We've got our hallway leading over to the ladder, and now we just need to work on the room itself. So I have to make another portal back here, I think, and then we've got some chests over here, and then we just have to decorate the walls. So I'm not sure how we're going to do this quite yet, but I have to come up with the design, so I'm going to try to think of something. I kind of want to incorporate andesite and obviously the prismarine blocks and everything like that, so we'll see how it turns out, but right now I think it's looking pretty good. Alrighty guys, so I've actually been working on the storage room for a little bit now, and I've got a pretty cool design. We just need a little bit more glass blocks, so I smelted up a little bit here, and I think we have, yep, just a little bit more here, so we only really need, I think, 16, but maybe it was 17, so I'm making 24 just in case. So, oh no, I don't have lapis. Alright, how do I get my lapis? I think I have a little bit in my ender chest. Yes, I do. Alright, let's get that lapis going for us. And yeah, we just need a little bit of blue stained glass to finish off the room. I think it's looking pretty cool. We do have like little storage space in it, and I could put some more chests in, but I just really didn't decorate it the way I should have to put a lot of chests in there. So I might have to figure out a fancy way to put more chests in the storage room, because right now it's only 6 double chests, and I think I'm going to definitely need more than that. So we drop down here. This is our storage room that we've got right now, and we have to place in some blue glass on the ceiling right here. We don't have to, but I just think it looks better with the blue glass and the dark prismarine together. So luckily we did have enough glass to do it all, and it looks pretty nice. So this is the room we've got going for us, and like I said, we do need a little bit more storage because only 6 double chests, I don't really think that's going to cut it. So I was thinking maybe we can just put some chests right here, and I mean, it looks okay, but it could look kind of better. I don't know. We'll see how it looks in the hallway, and if it doesn't look that great, then I think we'll have to change it. But you know what? I think that's fine. If we just head in here, we now have double the chests that we have. We now have 12 double chests, which is pretty good. I have to clear out all of this chest right here and move some of the stuff back to the regular base. And then what I think I'm going to do is move all of the stuff into here, get some item frames down here, mark the chest, get everything organized, and then we'll go for a little bit of an AFK session, and then I think we'll end off the episode. So I'm going to go move all this stuff, get everything organized, and I'll catch you guys back in a second. Alrighty guys, I have everything organized. That took a lot longer than I thought it would, but everything is now organized. We've got our prismarine shard area over here. We've got prismarine bricks over here, the other 3 blocks over here, and then fish, cooked fish, and the prismarine crystals over here. So yeah, we've got all of that stuff set up, and while I was doing that, I'm thinking that the Guardian farm were working, you know, we're going to see how much stuff we got from them all as we were working on everything. So we'll clear it all out. We'll see how much stuff we got. I really have no idea how efficient. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I was expecting maybe a stack of the prismarine shards. Oh my gosh, that is a ton, and that's only one of the modules. I had no idea that this farm was so efficient. You've got it. Oh my goodness. We have a working Guardian farm, and it's like crazy. You've got to be kidding me. We're never going to run out of this stuff. That's awesome. And look, there's still Guardians dying. We're going to have more, we're not going to have enough space in our inventory to get everything. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. And that's only like 30 minutes of working on that. I mean, maybe it was a little bit more, but I really don't know. Man, we have so much stuff already. Wow. Alright, well, I was going to do an AFK session, and I think we still are going to, but I was going to do it for like an hour, but I feel like those double chests are going to like go all the way up or something like that. But anyways, guys, yeah, I'm going to go into an AFK session for a little bit here, and I think I'm just going to sit down here in this room for probably about 30 minutes with my game on. I'll probably be like watching videos or something like that, or maybe editing this this episode in itself. And then after that 30 minutes is up, I'll come back to you guys, show you how much stuff I got, and then we'll take one last look at the farm and everything, and then that will be it for episode 49 of HeroCraft. So it's pretty crazy. We've got a lot of stuff done in HeroCraft. Thursday's episode is episode 50, which is going to be a special episode if you guys didn't know. And it should be pretty awesome. And yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. And there's a couple Guardians right here. And this one actually wasn't as filled, so that's kind of weird. I don't know why. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go into the AFK session, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alrighty, so my AFKing is finished. It's actually been a little over an hour. I said I was only going to do half an hour, and a little bit over an hour has passed since that was said. So, yeah, I just kind of decided I was just going to let it go and go on for a little bit longer. So, I did AFK for about an hour, so we're going to see what we got now. I don't actually think we're going to get the same drops that we got the previous time, because I was working here for a little bit longer than an hour. From what I saw from my recording time, it was about an hour and a half. So this is going to be a little bit less than what I think we got, so we'll have to see. Maybe it will be similar to it, and let's see. Yeah, it's pretty similar. I mean, I think we were getting about into the second row when we just cleaned it out a little bit ago. For you guys, that was probably like 30 seconds ago on camera, or in the video. For me, it was over 2 hours ago when I was doing that. But there we go. We got all of this stuff, and that's awesome. We're going to be able to fill up our inventory once again with all this stuff, which is pretty crazy. And this Guardian farm is definitely producing a lot of the prismarine crystals, a lot of the prismarine shards, and also some fish, so that we don't really have to worry about food anymore. So that's pretty awesome. And yeah, look at that. We just got a ton of stuff, over 2 stacks of the prismarine crystals, which I think are the biggest thing. Oh, I can go down the middle. But I do think it's the most important thing, because sea lanterns are probably the best block that you can get out of all this stuff. And now we have a ton of stuff that we can you know, craft up with the sea lanterns. We have basically, I think we can make at least 3 stacks of sea lanterns right now, which is pretty good. So I don't think we'll be running out of sea lanterns anytime soon. And then I don't think we're really going to have to run out of food anytime soon. I think I'm also going to make an AFK fishing farm down here, maybe off camera, or maybe in one of the next episodes. Not next episode, but in the future, I guess we might make one down here. But let's see, where are prismarine crystals? Right up here. So yeah, we can make a ton of the prismarine, or the sea lanterns. We can make about 2 stacks of them. So that's pretty awesome, and we have a lot of stuff going for us down here at the Guardian farm. But I think that is going to do it for this episode of HeroCraft. We ended up finishing up this Guardian farm pretty well. There's a little bit of decorating that we still have to do, but I don't know if any of that will be on camera. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff done in this Guardian farm, which is pretty awesome. We got the seaweed and the bubbles placed in, and got all the coral built up today. So a lot of progress done in today's episode. Hopefully you guys did all enjoy this episode of HeroCraft. Thursday's episode is episode 50, and that should be pretty awesome. So hopefully you're all hyped for episode 50 of HeroCraft. That's going to do it for this episode. So hopefully you guys did all enjoy. I'm out for now. Peace.